camera just shut off right in the middle of what I was saying, and so I know I'm telling the truth. They don't want this to get out. So yeah, it was the industry was involved. It was black magic going on. Looks like it was a lover involved too, cause the world they wanted something to go in their favor. They was trying to use trickery and magic to get him to do what they wanted him to do, and he wasn't listening. He was like, I'm not listening to it. And he got the son. Yeah, truth came out. He seen the red flags that was going on of people he was dealing with and stuff like that. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he wanted to walk away. He wanted to walk away from their lifestyle. They didn't want him to. Anything else? Page of Swords. Yeah, there was some lying going on, and they was watching him. Anything else for this question, Marvin? Ooh. Yeah. They was working hard on this. So this was already planned for this tower to come. This tragedy to come in his life. This was already planned. They have been planning this. They was planning this. They was planning his demise using this black magic. So yes, the industry was involved. It had something to do with the industry. Okay. Was his death because of money? And then as a split the debt, he had the Three of Pentacles and heartbreak. All right, so Marvin, was your death because of money? Was it money motivated? Was your death motivated due to money? Let's get it on. Was your death due to motivated because of money? Okay, so somebody was in their head about something. He was in his head about something. Page of Pentacles, he was working on something. And this is the answer to the question, money. Yeah. Somebody in his past, close to him, family. And y'all know his father shot him, so y'all know what it was. Daughter being nosy. We'll get her to say hey, but she look like Kodak Black right now. Gremlin. Oh, just playing. My baby beautiful. Regardless. Yeah. It was fighting. There was a lot of fighting going on. And it was about his money. Because they seen him as a cash cow. Like I said, I'm getting the feeling that he didn't want to be in the industry no more. He had his sights on something else, He knew what his destiny was. Spirit had showed him. And he was enlightened to it. And they didn't like it. And then it had something to do with a lover, too. Or, relationship. Like I said, that because this could deal with, lover, family, friends, or whatnot. So, yeah. Yeah. Because they knew whatever he was going to do was going to leave him out in the cold. Anything else? Mr. Marvin Gaye, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Yeah. Because he was the star. He was the star. This is his energy. Yeah, Tower card came back out. Tell you. He knew that destiny card, he knew he was destined to he's going to destiny. That was his fate. That somebody was going to take him out. Maybe he had started feeling it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have heard that people be knowing when something's about to happen. Because you got the Page of Swords again. So he knew somebody was watching him. He felt like he was being watched. Because like I said, the choice of him, you know, changing his life. So somebody's in regret. It was in regret about this. Could be his energy. Or, you know, the people who were behind it. Which, you know, showed that Hollywood. Weird ass people had behind it. The industry. The higher ups. Somebody did, yeah. Because they was trying to destroy his legacy. Pinnacles, legacy, generational wealth. They were trying to take that from him. Anything else you want to? Yeah. Judgment card. And it's in reverse. Yeah, so whoever did it, they went to great lengths to, was his father did it. He went to great lengths to try to cover it up because he didn't want to be judged. But, you know, being a man of cloth, you already know. Yeah, celebration. They was celebrating and all that stuff. It was money motivated behind that. And I just seen the Queen of Cups in reverse. So whoever he was messing with, you know, didn't have no love for him either. They were trying to persuade him. Anything else? This is his energy. He wants balance. He wants somebody to tell his story. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Money. They new beginnings. See, new beginnings. If he would have done what they wanted him to do, but because he didn't, they saw new beginnings. But because he didn't, you know, Dad got angry because he don't know how to control his anger and all that stuff. You know, saw this as an opportunity for him to be a star. You know, this could be, you know, what his dad was thinking, that he wanted to be a star or whatnot. Maybe, you know, he wanted, like I said, Marvin to turn to gospel and be more into church. And Marvin was like, no, that's your life. The one that had him stuck. He felt trapped. He was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Anything else? No? Okay. The bottom of the deck, sun come out, red flags. It was money motivated. Oh my goodness. Keep your friends close and your enemies close, and it'll be the ones you never suspect that smile all up in your face. And they will sit there and take their time too in doing whatever that they plan on doing. And as a split the deck, you got the High Priestess. So he was intuitive. He was intuitive. Like I said, he had gotten enlightened. But whatever it was a slow process. Yeah, they had been planning it for a minute. So, okay, so the next question we have, when him and his father had his altercation, was he on drugs or had he been drinking? Like they said, were you on drugs or drinking when you and your father had this altercation? Okay, you got the Three of Wands. So he turned his back on that. Like he had slowed down. When that card that came out, he had slowed down from that. So, yeah, they wanted to keep him in this state. Keep him in that state of confusion. Yeah. Ten of Swords. Yeah, fighting. Told you they was fighting. They had fought. Because maybe his dad had offered him a drink and he was like, no, I'm not, you know, drinking no more. You know, I'm changing that part of my life because it was bringing me burdens. Anything else? Yeah. I'm telling you, it just had something to do with his money. Then how he wanted to make his money from that day forth, you know what I'm saying, when he changed his mind, when he was going to really step into his calling, his destiny. You know, they had been planning. They didn't want, they was trying to break that up. And you got Six of Pentacles. It wasn't give and take. You know what I'm saying? The road that they wanted to take him down, it wasn't an equal give and take. And then the family. Somebody in his past is behind it. So it's a cover up. Yeah, they wanted him weak. Maybe they drugged him. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or put him in a situation to where he had to drink. Made him drink. You know what I'm saying? To say he came over there. So then when they did the report, or he didn't drink, or they just drugged him, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, with the coroner, you know, they can say whatever they want to say about the situation. And this cup. Well, he could have been drinking. But like I said, they could have forced him to drink. Because I don't think he was the only one. Yeah, celebrating. There was other people involved. Not just his father, there was other people involved. So it was a setup. Like I said, they had been planning it. Negative planning. It was a woman involved too. She manifested this. She was working against him. Because it came up under the Ten of Swords. They didn't want him to start this new journey. Wow. Anything else? Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. Family. Family. It was family. His father. Could it have been his mother too? Because I'm getting that the father ruled that household like with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? Because his reputation was everything to him, with him being a man in the cloth. You know what I'm saying? That facade, that mask. He was at one way in front of the congregation and from the world, but behind closed doors, it looked like he was probably abusive. Yeah, because he was, come on, bro. He was too weak. They had drugged him. They made him drink. He was too weak to fight. Cups, drinks. Wow. Come on through, Marvin. King of, didn't I just say his father ruled with an iron fist? This man was heartless. Nasty mouth behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Probably was abusive to the mother. Maybe she didn't want to go along with it. But you know what I'm saying? Like when people, back then and now, when people are in, you know, abusive relationships, sometimes it's hard to let go. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. That was his fate. They wanted it to be his fate. To cover up whatever it was if he didn't go his way. Maybe he, you know, had something to do about signing contracts, or, you know, his masters. You know, like I said, when you have Hollywood higher-ups involved in it, ain't no telling. You don't do what they want, or they gonna find a way, and then they gonna cover up the story. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it was more than one person, I keep saying. More than one person planning. And this has something to do with his work. So like I said, it probably had something to do with his masters, his contract. They wanted him to give over his rights to it. So yeah, what I got from this is that he was betrayed in the back. I'm thinking he had stopped drinking and doing all that heavy partying and stuff like that. But they made him to cover it up once he was like, no, I'm not doing this, what y'all want me to do.